friends know this, but y'all don't know this. I have some huge news, and I don't know like when to spill it. I wasn't even looking for a boyfriend. Anyway, so that's a big bomb to drop right off at the beginning. And now look at us, guys. Everything happens for a reason. It all works out. I just want to like chat with you guys. Like we're on FaceTime. I don't want to be a +1 anymore. Good morning, good morning. Hey everybody, it's Gracie, and today I've decided I haven't done one of these, I don't think since freshman year of college. I'm going to do a chit chat, get ready with me, tell you about everything that's going on in my life, all the things that are coming up, and just get ready because I feel so much more productive and put together when I get ready. I'm not going to shower today, although my hair does look gross. A little dry shampoo is going to go a long way today, and I'm just going to do a little bit of skincare, makeup, let you know what's going on in my life, and then we'll get dressed and say goodbye. This is kind of like my Celsius chats that I used to do on my Instagram stories, which I kind of miss. I feel like I should do them on my TikTok. What do you guys think about that? You guys just let me know. But today I'm drinking a Fuji apple pear while we get ready today. As always, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe down below so you don't miss any more. I'm big into lifestyle, travel, productivity, and just all things fun and positive. All right, let's get into the get ready with me. So obviously this doesn't look like my regular bathroom. I'm actually staying at Brady's this week to help my mom out because we've got a lot of company in town and there's just no room to put everybody. So she asked if I could nicely stay at Brady's this week so that my grandma could have my bed, and of course that was totally fine with me, and so here I am. That's okay. I like staying over here because of his work and what I do with like baby Charlie and different things like that. It's really hard to see Brady on the weekdays if I'm not staying over here because he works from 9 to 5. I have nothing going on until 3:30 unless I'm doing like videos or editing or things like that. I don't get off till 7. I live 15 minutes away from Brady, so like if I'm not staying over here, I'm not coming over, and then we won't see each other till the weekend. So it's nice to have like a little week together, just kind of like pretending like I live here, but I don't. I'm not moving in. Don't take any of that to heart. Actually, I'm trying to figure out my life first, and then we're gonna figure out all the rest of our life plans together. I'm starting off with this Peach and Lily Glass Refining Serum. I love this stuff. This is going to be the base of my face. Anyway, a lot of things going on in life right now. Just trying to figure out what I want to do. I really enjoy, obviously, making social media content and all of that, but I want to find like a purpose within my content, either what I can do for people around me or what I can do to entertain you guys more. I'm not really sure just yet. I just really want to have a purpose. I currently don't have a purpose. So that's what we're looking for in 2023 is purpose. I really do think that that's going to be my word for 2023. Last year my word was inspire, and truly I think that I got that one nailed. And so now I think I'm really just hoping for some purpose for myself. I'm going in with the Peach and Lily antioxidant matcha like cream. I use this as a little moisturizer. Anyway, I have some huge news, and I don't know like when to spill it. And it's not like 100% right now, but like it's 85% considering I have a flight booked. But basically I decided pretty last minute, like I booked the flight 2 weeks out-ish, 16 days out, and now we're down to like 9 days. So I'm going on a pretty big adventure at the moment, solo, which maybe could be really cool. And I'm just waiting to hear back from 2 different girls, one that I know, one that I don't, who might want to join me to figure out if I'm going to be doing it with somebody or by myself. So the second part to this trip is not booked, but yeah, it's from January 22nd to February 17th. So that's a very long time, but I just feel like I need to find purpose, and maybe this trip would help me. I also think that every time, and I still haven't been able to find what I really truly love doing, but we're gonna see. Obviously it involves travel. You guys know that I love traveling. I love experiencing new cultures, seeing the world, and really just like stepping outside of my comfort zone. So I really do think that this trip could be for me. It is an African trip. That is all I will give up right this second, but my flight is into Cape Town, South Africa, and I haven't been back there in years. It's been like 3 years, and I just freaking loved it there. So I'm really hoping that this works out and that I don't end up chickening out. Like I said, I have the flight, but I can always get flight credit if I decide to cancel the flight. But here's to hoping that I don't chicken out and that I go like really do something for myself, whether or not I'm going with somebody. Anyway, so that's a big bomb to drop right off at the beginning. I mean, don't leave now because there's other stuff that's kind of going on too, but that is sort of the gist of what's happening in my life and why I just feel like so crazy all the time because I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have no idea. At the moment, I've got really no responsibilities. I have no rent to pay. I have no kids. I have no marriage. I mean, I have Brady, but he's fully supportive of everything that's going on John is my boyfriend. My parents think that it would be a crazy cool experience, and I just think I need to go do things for myself that really will enrich my life, that someday I won't have regrets. I think my biggest thing is saying, okay, even if I can't find somebody to go with me, that's fine. I'm not gonna let people not being able to come hold me back from things that I really want to do and experiences that I've literally been dying to have for years. So I'm finally gonna just do it by myself if nobody wants to come. It's a very long time to be away by myself, but I think I'm pretty talkative and nice. I think that I could make some friends, but we'll see. I'm just kind of preliminary telling you guys this. Usually I don't say anything until I'm like on a plane and I'm like, guess where I'm going? But if you watch this video, you'll know. Otherwise, I probably will still do that to the people on my Instagram who have no idea what's going on. Going in with some concealer now. I'm not a big makeup girl. I don't really do it all the time. I do it like if I'm getting ready to, you know, go to an event or have something like a video I want to film. But for the sake of this video, we can get ready together today. Literally the only people who are seeing me are Charlie, Sarah, John, and Brady. So Charlie and his parents and Brady, that's it. But that's okay. Again, like I said, I feel so much more productive when I get ready. Aside from potentially doing a crazy trip, I don't have too many other things going on in my life. I'm just trying to figure out, like I said, my whole life plan. I may or may not be applying to like just a couple of different things that I want to do, not necessarily like jobs. I don't know exactly what you'd want to call it, but just different creative opportunities that I think could be really cool. And again, just further my life experience. That's like the big goal right now. I'm so incredibly grateful. I never want you to think that a day goes by where I'm not grateful that this gets to be my job and that I get to inspire people and travel and make a living off of it. I'm so grateful to you guys, to all the brand sponsorships, to all the link clicks that cost you no extra money but help me out a little bit. It is truly incredible, and I want to keep doing what I'm doing and create quality content for you guys, but I also don't want to neglect the fact that this job allows me to go off and do incredible things. So why would I sit at home all the time when I could be going off and doing incredible things and making cool content and inspiring other people to want to travel? I just think, I'm like, now's the time. There's just so many things I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to buy a house in Orlando and like have a place to go when I go to Disney. Like, I want to travel. I want to like do all of these different things, and they don't all necessarily go together. So I'm picking one right now that is traveling, and who knows, come March, maybe I'll change my mind and want to do something else. I have no idea, but right now I'm just glad that you guys are along for the ride. So definitely, if you're not subscribed, there is a lot of fun stuff that's going to be coming up in the next month on this channel. And especially if I'm traveling solo, you will get all the deets on everything, how I did everything, how I feel throughout the trip. Like, I'm going to be a little lonely, and my camera is my BFF, so you guys are going to know all about it. And now I'm just going in with the Hoola bronzer stuff. This Hoola Beauty like contour bronzer, I don't know what you want to call it, and just contouring some of the things that I don't like, aka my nose and my chin, because I get double chins all the time. So I do this to try and like give myself a little bit more of a chin. I've been talking a lot. I need some drink. Also gonna put some on my eyes just to give it a little bit more color and all go together. And I'll also look in the mirror super quick because I'm like, I don't even know what I look like right now. Okay, doing pretty good. Next, I'm going in with some highlighter. This is from ColourPop. I don't know, you guys, I've said this so many times, especially when I do these get ready with me like TikToks, that I don't get ready very often like this. I don't know how to do makeup. Like, maybe I should take a makeup class. I have no idea. I don't really know how to like do a ton of this stuff, so I just kind of go along with what I'm doing, and this is how it turns out. Putting a little bit also on my brow bone just to spice it up. Now we'll go in with some mascara. And to answer your burning question, no, Brady and I are not getting engaged anytime soon. I know that people keep saying that, and guys, we are happy with where we're at, and especially like wanting to both be financially stable, to feel like we're ready to settle down, ready to plan a wedding. Oh my gosh, just seeing what my sister went through to do all that. I know, you guys, I love him. We all love him, but I'm just not trying to really rush anything, because I think that that's a lot of pressure, especially if you grew up how I grew up and in some of these like super ring by spring cultures where so many people I know are engaged, are married, people way younger than me engaged, married. That's totally fine. I'm not ready for that, and I love my married friends. They're great. They're just like at a totally different life stage that I'm at. You can't compare your life stages. Like, do I want that to be my life someday? Yes. Would I really want it to be tomorrow? Honestly, yeah, but no. Realistically, I know that I'm not ready for that. We're not ready for that, and we're just gonna wait until the time is ready for everything to be right. Plus, my other sister Sarah just got engaged recently, and my mom has got to help plan that. So I'm not going to make anybody's life more stressful than it needs to be. We've been together for a little bit over a year. We had a little tiff from like January to March last year, but we were still together even though we weren't together. Our relationship timeline, honestly, we should do like a little Q&A or sit down because people get confused. We get confused. So we're like, how long have you been together? We're like, we don't really know. We started dating in November of last year, but also there was kind of this thing. Then we got back together on the cruise because we realized we were both being dumb. Like, there's just some things that were happening. I personally, I'm gonna be honest, and this is what I told Brady at the time when I broke up with him last January, is I'm not ready for a boyfriend. I wasn't even looking for a boyfriend. Brady asked me to go to a date party because he knew some of my friends like last September, and I said yes. I'm like, oh my gosh, as a sorority girl in Alabama, you will go to any and every date party if the guy seems relatively nice and that he won't harm you while you're at this date party. When he asked me on a date, I kind of avoided him because I was like, yeah, I don't really want a boyfriend. Went on the date. We went on the date for like 5.5 hours. It was so long, and I was like, wait a second. So I didn't have very much time from like September to November to really understand that, wow, I'm going on all these dates, I'm getting a boyfriend. And when things got hard or weird or tough, like, I personally got back in my little shell and I was like, no, I'm not ready for this, and realized like, oh my gosh, that guy's my best friend. Like, at least my best guy friend at that point. And I was realizing like how dumb I was being. We're still hanging out. Like, our friends know this, but y'all don't know this. Like, we went to New Orleans a week after we broke up for his formal, and we drove in the car together, and like everything was fine, and it kind of was like we were dating again, like we never broke up. And from that trip on, we were pretty much like hanging out all the time. He got me birthday presents. He drove Madeline and I around for my birthday, like took me to all these things, would always go shopping with me. Like, this boy loved me even back then, and I didn't realize how much he cared for me. And then of course we got in like another little fight, which made me so mad at him right before the cruise, and then he's the only one that I knew who made it. Listen, there's a long story, and I think that we need to sit down and tell it someday, but long story short, we're just also not ready for that next step of life. Like, the thought of it sounds amazing, but the reality is a lot goes into that stuff, and the maturity level and like everything. Like, as much as I know that I could be ready, I think that there's so much more that we could be doing right now. No shame to anybody. Like I said, every single person has a different timeline and a different way that things are supposed to work. And right now, it's just like not our time, and we are both a-okay with that. Even though I joke about a ring every single time, it's fine. Makeup is done. I'm gonna set it with this NYX setting spray. While I was talking, I used the Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara. That's what's on my eyes right now. Just set my face. These little things came in something that I have. I know they're supposed to be smaller, but those work totally fine, and they were free. They were included in my little dryer thing. Now some dry shampoo. Long story short, if you are not ready for a relationship, like, I genuinely should have waited to say yes to be his girlfriend, but I didn't. But then we wouldn't be together and our story wouldn't be how it is. But long story short, if you don't feel like you're ready, don't feel pressured. I really liked him, but I felt so pressured to be like, yeah, I want a boyfriend. And then when it came to like a little bit of some hard stuff, some sticky stuff, I was like, I'm out. I'm done. So dumb, guys. It was literally all my fault. Not really. It was equal part fault, honestly, but the way I reacted, I was like, I just quit. I was like, I'm done. Don't want to deal with this. I never really wanted a boyfriend anyway. Really liked him, but I was like, this is too complicated. And now look at us, guys. Everything happens for a reason. It all works out, and like literally I couldn't be happier with anybody else. It truly is such a God thing, honestly. Really. I had to get my other hairbrush. Anyway, other than that, life is pretty good. It's just weird not really knowing. I had such a purpose in college and always had goals that I was reaching toward, and I just have found that I just don't really have that end of the light at the tunnel, right? Like, nothing's dark. It's just I don't have that like, wow, I'm really like gonna do this in my life. I want to be the CEO of this company or whatever. So I'm just like, I want to travel more. And people don't think that that's a very realistic goal. So sometimes it's hard to explain to other people like how I'm feeling in life. But let's just say, as somebody who's always had a purpose and something I was reaching toward, for me, graduating, master's, I wanted a 4.0 GPA throughout college. I got work my butt off to actually obtain those things. And for now, when I'm like, oh, I want to go see like this many countries this year or whatever, it's a different type of feeling. Everything's a little bit different post-grad. I'm going to make a whole nother video post-grad, guys. I promise. There's so many like talking videos. I really just want to like chat with you guys. Like, we're on FaceTime, because that's really how I feel. Is I have so much in my head that I want to say to you guys, and so much advice that I would love to give to you guys and answer any questions that you guys have. So there's a lot that I want to do, and trust me, I'm gonna try and get around to all of it. For now, this is the best that I could do, is just do like a little chit chat and tell you, like, you don't have to be productive all the time. I love to promote productivity, but there are so many days where I'm like, I just want to sit on this couch, scroll on TikTok, read a little bit of my book, watch some TV. I don't want to do anything. Luckily today's not one of those days, but some days it really does feel like that when the world just feels so overwhelming. I'm like, I should be done with this. Like, I graduated college, but that's not how life works, honey. And I know that. I've got to remind myself of that a lot. You can't just have everything you want and not work for it. So I'm finding other ways to work for it and feel productive and feel like I have a focus and a goal and something to do. That's why my content, I feel like, sometimes doesn't translate so well. It's because I'm like, my life looks a lot different right now from a lot of other people. It's not necessarily so relatable, but I also have nothing going on. I want to find that for myself this year, purpose, to find things that are going on in my life. I'm hanging out with Brady, I'm hanging out with my parents, I'm doing all the things that are going on in their lives as their plus ones. I don't want to be a plus one anymore. I want to be the leader of the show. I want to be the one who says, hey, this is what I'm doing. Would you like to come? Finally, Gracie has something for her own self. It's been months since I've really felt like that. And as much as I've been having a great time in traveling, it is truly how I feel. And sometimes it's hard to like even go leave and travel, like thinking about being gone that long and how many life events I'm going to be missing. At the end of the day, I gotta be a little bit selfish, just a little bit selfish, and be able to say, you know what, no, I'm going to go do this for myself. So maybe this is like a step in the right direction to really doing something for myself or finding it. And if this is not the trip, I'm going to come home and I'm going to reevaluate like really what purpose I can bring to myself and to other people. So if you feel like that, not alone. Trust me, there's so many people who feel like that. Or even if you do have a job, you're like, this sucks, this is not my purpose, this is not what I want. Make this your year. Join me. Let's find our purpose together. I have no clue what it's going to look like, and every journey is going to look different, but trust me, it's going to feel so rewarding. And if I don't find it right away, that's fine. My goal is to try and try again till I really feel like I have something of my own that I really, truly can call my own. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox because now I'm done. I'm just gonna get changed into a little tennis dress for today, so I guess I will come back when I show you. It's just like a little green Abercrombie tennis dress. I'm gonna pop it on and just be able to like feel more productive in even what I'm wearing. Okay, so my outfit is on. This is what I chose. It's this little tennis dress in this green color from Abercrombie. It's in an extra small petite, so it fits. Petite just means it's a little shorter. I'm 5'3", so I just can't have it too long, guys. There's just no good way to put my camera right now in this bathroom, but I thought maybe we would do a little something to my hair. I'm okay with having it down today because I had it up in a ponytail yesterday, and I feel like that really helped with how gross my hair looked. If you didn't see that TikTok, go check it out. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna put it up, keep it down. Like, here's how it would look up. Let's see. Okay, we can do up for now. Maybe I'll take it down a little bit later to like a mid-level ponytail. Then I don't know if I had these earrings in the entire time. Now I cannot remember, but these are from Kendra Scott. Brady's family got them for me for Christmas because his sister always wore them and I love them. But here is the final look. Thanks for getting ready with me and chit-chatting. I hope that this was a little enlightening, maybe a little bit inspiring, but let's find our purpose together in 2023. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon. Bye!